This video tutorial I will explain encryption in Amazon SQS. What is Amazon SQS? Amazon SQS is a managed message queuing service that enables you to decouple and scale microservices, distributed systems, and serverless applications. With Amazon SQS, you can send, store, and receive messages between software components at any volume without losing messages or requiring other service to be available. Why we have to use encryption? Encryption is the process of converting data into a secret code to prevent unauthorized access. Encryption ensures that messages you send and receive are secure and protected so that unauthorized users cannot access the message or cannot read the message. Only authorized parties with correct decryption key can decode and read the information. Encryption is crucial for protecting sensitive data. In the context of SQS, SQS ensures that messages sent between parts of your application are secure and cannot be easily intercepted or read by unauthorized users. What is Amazon SQS encryption? Amazon SQS supports encryption to protect the contents of the message. There are two types of encryption in Amazon SQS. The first one is server-side encryption. Second one is client-side encryption. First we will see server-side encryption. When you enable server-side encryption, Amazon SQS encrypts all the messages that are sent to this queue. The messages are stored in the encrypted form, and Amazon SQS decrypts the message only when it's sent to the authorized consumer. Server-side encryption encrypts the body of the message, and it does not encrypt these fields: queue metadata, queue name and attributes, message metadata, message ID, timestamp and attributes, per queue matrix. Suppose say encryption of the queue is enabled at 9 am. So after 9 am, whatever messages are sent, that will be encrypted. And before 9 am, whatever messages are there, that won't be encrypted. Because Amazon SQS does not encrypt backlogged messages. Any encrypted message remains encrypted even if the queue encryption is disabled. With server-side encryption enabled, anonymous send message and anonymous receive message request to the encrypted queue will be rejected. As per SQS security best practices, we cannot send anonymous request if server-side encryption is enabled. If you wish to send anonymous request to the SQS queue, make sure to disable the server-side encryption. When Amazon SQS moves a message from encrypted source queue to unencrypted deleter queue, the message remains encrypted. Data protection. Server-side encryption uses AWS key management service keys to encrypt the body of the message. Ease of use. You can enable server-side encryption for your SQS queue with few clicks in AWS Management Console or through AWS SDKs and AWS CLI. Compliance. Using server-side encryption helps you to meet regulatory and compliance requirements by ensuring that your message data is encrypted at rest. Now we will see how to enable server-side encryption using AWS Management Console. Here you can see create queue page of Amazon SQS, and here you can see encryption section. By default, Amazon SQS provides in-transit encryption. To add at-rest encryption to your queue, then you have to enable server-side encryption. Here you can select server-side encryption enabled or disabled. If you select enabled, then you have to select encryption key type. You can select Amazon SQS key. It is an encryption key that Amazon SQS creates, manages and uses for you. Or you can select AWS Key Management Service key. It is an encryption key protected by AWS Key Management Service. Now we will see client-side encryption. With client-side encryption, you encrypt the messages on the client side before sending the messages to the SQS. This gives you more control over the encryption process. But it also means you need to handle the encryption and decryption logic in your application, and it gives more control. You can use your own encryption libraries and keys. You are responsible for key management and ensuring the encryption is implemented correctly. Benefits of SQS encryption. First point is security. Protects sensitive data, and encryption ensures it cannot be read by unauthorized parties. Second point is compliance. Encryption helps you to meet data protection regulation and compliance requirements. Third point is peace of mind. Knowing your data is encrypted can help you to focus on other aspects of your application without worrying about data security. Now we will see the summary. Amazon SQS encryption helps secure the messages you send and receive through SQS by encrypting the message content. You can choose between server-side encryption, which is managed by AWS, or client-side encryption, which gives you more control but requires you to handle the encryption process. By using encryption, you ensure that your data remains secure and compliant with regulatory requirements. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click on like button and please subscribe to my channel. You can get Java source code and PowerPoint presentation for each and every video. That you can see it in the description section of the video. Click on show more, and here you can see the description, and here you can see the links to download source code and PowerPoint presentation.